Good Friday to everybody. Hope you're all doing well, and especially to everyone in the UK that's going to be enjoying a long weekend in beautiful sunshine. I'm really glad that we've got a great group of people joining this Make a Difference call that we have every week. And thanks to everyone who's joining us. Jessica, who do we have first? And perhaps you could share a little bit about what you've been up to this week.
Yes, hi everyone. Welcome to the Make a Difference call. As Hemal puts it, this is one of the most awaited calls of the week, and yes, we all do look forward to it. At our end here, we've been working with all the processes and the back end that we do at the office, taking care of all the staff here, as I have the role of the HR manager. This week, we've had new interns hired for Hemal's company, but a few of them will also be working with us at GD. So I'm glad to have increased the number of people and the number of hands that will be working for the social good.
Great, great. I think we'll start. Thanks, Jessica. Loads of good stuff, especially from you from a HR perspective. You've been bombarded with about 15 new people to look after as well. So it's going to be amazing to see how they can integrate and help out with Go Dharmic over this next few weeks. We've got some great people lined up. I just wanted to check if Liam was on the line or not. I can't see it.
He is just joined. Yeah, he's just joined. Yep.
Hey, Liam, how are you, brother?
Hi, Daniel. Are you well?
There he is. We got a video as well. Lovely to see you.
Yeah,
how are
sorry.
you?
I'm all right. How are you doing?
Yeah, I haven't seen you in ages, but it's great to just stream you straight onto YouTube. We're going out to 500,000 people on social media for Go Dharmic. You got a lovely cup of tea. Hopefully it's not alcoholic, right? Like it's a cup of tea.
No, my God, it's been a long time since I've touched alcohol. And I'm standing in the middle of a building site because I've got guys ripping out a kitchen and putting in a new kitchen, wall, floor, ceilings, the whole lot. And literally today I just dropped over to see what progress they've made. So you know how it is.
Liam, every week we have just this call, Make a Difference. And today being Good Friday, I'm really happy that you're here joining us. You've been on an incredible journey personally. But and maybe you could share a little bit about that journey over the last year or so that you've been on. But I also just want to say to everyone on the call that Liam is one of the kindest, kind-hearted people that I've come across in London. Wonderful, facilitated Go Dharmic to get thousands of pounds worth of soup for homeless people in London that we're distributing still to this day. Every week we're distributing for those homeless and vulnerable people. And that was because of Liam's confidence, kind-heartedness, and will to do something, right? Like, it's just not a question. We want to do that. So immediately, I've always struck it off with Liam. We had a great relationship through Good Eating Company and the Business Design Center, both who have been instrumental. Liam, why firstly, when I asked you to help us get this soup for the homeless, why did you help us? What made you make that happen? And then maybe a bit about your personal journey.
Very simple question to answer. You both came across as very genuine guys who just had a longing and a desire to help other people. And I thought, yeah, why not? I mean, if you're working with people and dealing with people who are genuine, it is that much easier to sell it. It's that much easier to say to people, we need to get involved with this. We need to help these guys out. So that's that answered. My own personal journey is, yeah, I mean, this time last year, we still are, God, now that I think about it. We were just at the start of lockdown in the UK. And I developed a sore throat. And for somebody who had never really been sick in their life, I just thought it was a sore throat. So I dealt with it as you would a normal sore throat. And then after 2 weeks of not being able to shift it, I thought, might be a good idea to go and see a doctor. So I did. And they told me I had a throat infection. So I did antibiotics for about another week and a half, 2 weeks. Really and truly, I knew it was something other than that. So I kind of pushed it, got it face to face, and kind of pressurized them a little bit into giving me appointment with an ear, nose, and throat. Went to see that guy. He put a tube up my nose, down into my throat, figured out that I had a growth or a tumor. And as it turns out, I've got non-Hodgkin's lymphoma. So I set up a little website, as much as anything else, to save my own sanity, because I knew that I was on a fairly rocky road for a while. I set up a little website called Cooking Through Cancer, because food is what I do, to try and help people like myself and other people who are going through cancer or cancer treatments, and raise a bit of money for some different charities at the same time. And I'm hopefully at the end of the road, insofar as I had my last scan last Friday, and I'll get the results at some stage in the coming few days. And all going well, I'll be in the clear. And if I'm not, then hey ho, I've got to go back to the drawing board. Probably a bit more chemo, a bit more radio, who knows? But we'll cross that bridge when we come to it. But in the meantime, let me see what I can do to help you guys out, to help some other people who are far worse off than I am. Because believe you me, whatever I've got, there's an awful lot of people an awful lot worse off than I am, as you guys show all the time through the Instagram, the whole lot. At least I don't have to worry about a roof over my head or food in my mouth, or my family don't have to worry about it. There is people a lot worse than me. And that's it. That's my quick story.
The way that you cope with something that's quite difficult, but obviously not quite, but extremely difficult for an ordinary person to turn. You take it with a smile on, and you find a positive even in something that's something quite difficult. That's incredible.
I mean, we made that decision as a family that I've got 2 young kids. We were quite open in all our dealings with the cancer and the treatment and the side effects. But we did make the decision as a family that, look, all most of us are doing at any stage in our life is we're running, and there's a steamroller behind us called life. And if we decide to stop, it's going to get us. So we might as well keep going. We might as well keep looking, even no matter how negative something is, there is still a glimmer of hope. While there's life, there's hope. And while we've got hope, we've got to keep going. And that's it. That's the ethos that I instill in, and my own 2 boys have the same ethos. In fact, the whole family has the same ethos. I blame my mother. She was the one who drilled it into me. The glass is always half full. And once you've still got your use of your 2 hands, you can continue to fill it. And that's it.
I love it. Well, you've just given a lot of insight there, and it's going to be difficult for the rest of us to keep up with the love and spirit that you're sharing with everyone. And I really appreciate you jumping on here. We should do a longer thing. In fact, what I was thinking is that Vidi and Sahil, perhaps we could do a cooking session with Liam, where he can come on and cook a nice meal for everyone watching, and we can see if we can raise a bit of money
Funny you should mention it. I'll do that, and I'll actually, because once a month now I'm doing I call it giving back, because at the end of the day, the NHS have saved my life. So once a month I'm doing a health and well-being session with NHS Property Services, where I spend an hour with them, and there's maybe 150 people on the call. But I actually cook. So I set up a couple of cameras. I do a bit of food. I talk through it, the nutrition, what you get out of it, what you don't get out of it, the foods to avoid. So I've done 3 sessions of 4. I've done 3 sessions with him so far. So if you want, I'll share one of those videos and have a look and see if it's something we can do.
100%. I think we should do it. Brilliant.
Yeah.
Thank you, Liam.
I'm not
really
shy.
Appreciate you coming on today. And the links to Liam's fundraising pages, guys, if we could please put that in for all of the Cooking Through Cancer pages that he's got on board. And we've done so much together over the years since we started the food distribution in London. The Business Design Centre has been a very important place for Go Dharmic. And we just need to get back there and, mobilize maybe a bit more effort and support in that way as well, so we can actually do more together. But I appreciate you Liam, and
Yes.
everything that you've done. And you know, I just know that whatever difficulties are faced, no matter how big, you're going to deal with them in the right way, with that smile, with that, I think I love what you said there. Yeah, so amazing. Thank you.
No, thank you. And we will, once, I think in the next couple of weeks, we'll re-push, if you want, we'll re-push the soup, etc., from the BDC. I think that it's a good time after Easter and the resurrection and the whole lot. I think it's about time we resurrected that and gave it a bit of an injection of life.
Let's do it. Let's do it. Absolutely. And happy Easter to you and your family. Hope
and to you, and to you.
Take care, brother. Bye.
All right, guys. I'm going to jump off because
thank you, Liam.
I've got an electrician sitting in the corner thinking, I'm on the clock and you're paying, which at the end of the day he doesn't mind. But I do want to hop back over to him. But yeah, let's keep in contact. Let's set up something. And in the meantime, I will send you one of the little kukri sessions. Have a look. I'd love to do some. I mean, look, at the end of the day, I'm pretty good at talking. I've no issues in front of cameras, and the food is all right as well.
Good. All right. Has to be vegan. That's the only our only rule is that the meal will need to be vegan. So you'll have to play around with it as well.
Trust me, after the journey I've been on, I would say I'm probably 98% of the way to veganism at this stage. I have absolutely no issues with that, none whatsoever. And I gotta say, I genuinely, and I mean this genuinely, I so love what you guys are doing. I look at what you do on Instagram, and you know, it's mind-blowing. It really and truly is. I'm in awe of and what you do all over the place. It's incredible. It is really incredible.
No, I appreciate you saying that, and it's only possible because of you know, we're working together as a team, right? Like we're all just a big family, and we're just trying to make a difference. Really, that's what this call's about, and that's what Go Dharmic's about. So I'm really glad that you're a part of it.
Thank you very much. It's a pleasure to be so. All right.
Happy Easter.
Thanks, guys. You take care of yourselves and keep going. Cheers.
All right. Wow, that was great. Next, we got DA. How are you, brother?
Hey, Emma, I'm very well. Thank you. Very well. How are you today?
I'm good and excited and looking forward to us launching the Good Karma store together. And Hampstead High Street is not like it's only somewhere I've ever gone to eat crepes on before. So now I'm looking forward to what we're hopefully doing together. It's not long to go. I'd love
for you
to share. Yeah, a couple of weeks to go. I'd love to share about, you know, what is the circular economy, and what is your organization? What do you do, and why is that an important thing for us to do together?
So at Bright Sparks, we're all about minimizing waste and promoting reuse. So the circular economy is basically collecting stuff locally. It's keeping things as local as possible. So we collect household furniture from local people. We then refurbish those items and we keep them local. We then redistribute those items to people in need who are within the local community. So typically, we don't export our stuff to Africa or to other parts of the world. We reprocess everything here in the UK and distribute those items to people in the UK who actually need them. So by going through that process, you're creating local jobs, you're keeping things local, you're reducing your environmental footprint, and you're creating opportunities for local people to volunteer, to learn, and to train, and be part of. You're creating an opportunity for people to create their own community and to sustain it, to make that community sustainable. So working with you guys is going to be quite exciting. The location on Hampstead High Street is great. It's a fantastic location. It's a big store. We've got warehouses full of stuff that we can pass through, distribute through the outlet to generate income, to promote more of the work that you guys do.
No, I'm really looking forward to it, and I think it's such an important environmental thing that we generate business that
Yeah.
is circular in nature and is supportive of reuse and furniture. So I love what you've built there. And so for everyone on the call and who's listening in, the Good Karma store, which Hallie is really doing a great job of leading up, DA and Bright Sparks will be providing lots of furniture, and we'll be sharing that furniture with customers in Hampstead High Street initially, and hopefully then on to other locations where we can actually look to sell.
Northampton.
Northampton is an option.
I'm looking forward to that. Yeah.
Yeah, all the way up to Glasgow. There's lots of interesting places and locations that we can actually do this, and online as well. We'd like to really share some of the great stuff as well. So I think I'm really excited. We'll probably be meeting in the next week or so then, I guess, at the location, and getting the store and everything set up and ready in terms of all the counters and everything that's going in. So really looking forward to working with you and doing lots together in the future. It's amazing what you do.
Thanks, buddy.
Thank you so much for joining today.
We're looking forward to it as well.
All right, brilliant. Take care.
All right. Cheers, man. I'm gone.
Thank you.
All right. Bye.
Hi, Shim. How are you?
Hi, Hamel. How's it all going?
Very good. Thank you. Very good. Thanks for joining today. What's your one big takeaway for health and business? Why are the two? Like, I know you're running something called the Gut Intuition, health and business. How, for all of us listening today, what's your advice for us who are in business, charity, and regarding our health?
Well, how you run your health is pretty much how you're going to run your career, your business, your money, all of those things. And it's fair to say that if you are going to be running a business, or if you're going to be running an organization, whether it's a charity, non-profit, or whatever it may be, like your body has to have the capacity to meet that. And I often find that when people want to scale or upgrade or go to the next level with their career, their business, or want to make X amount of money, often, more times not, is that their health doesn't actually support it. And this is where we've done some incredible work with business owners and obviously people that work within an organization on how to avoid burnout in really, really simple steps, how to build that resilience so that COVID or not COVID, it doesn't matter what challenges come your way, you're always going to be faced with challenges. It's just how do you bounce back even quicker so that you can make a difference? A bit like Liam's going through some health conditions, but his mindset, his approach, all of those things, his purpose is the biggest driver. And my biggest message is always, there's always another way. You do not have to suffer what you're suffering, because there's a bigger picture at play. And this is some of the incredible work that we've done with people that are suffering with diabetes, people that are suffering with fibromyalgia. That's how it's in kind of sort of your inside your health, inside your body, your biochemistry has to match with your psychology and so on. So in order for you to make that difference and show up in the world.
And for perhaps people who are not unwell, but just say, for example, students. We've got a lot of interns and students who have joined us recently from different parts of the world, in the UK and India, for them experiencing their first work experiences, and perhaps feeling a little bit burnt out from the work because they're perhaps not used to, working for 8 to 10 hours a day, or, putting in that work. They've probably had just their education stuff, which is in a kind of not such a long, consistent day of work, and maybe feeling a bit tired or burning out. What's your advice? What would you think is a big thing that couple of things that they could do to reduce burnout?
I would say keep it so simple. Like, take a pause point, take a day off, rest. Because especially coming from an Indian background myself, I grew up with both my parents just working all the time. And yes, that's normal, I suppose, in an Indian culture, but the results, the effects of that is very, very long term, where my dad had a lot of health issues. My mum's going through a few bits and pieces. So it's a result of like understanding that, right now while you're young, yes, you have the energy, the capacity, the focus to work 10 to 12 hours a day, but your body is not. You're going to have to rest. So take a pause point, take a day off, drink water, eat your vegetables like an adult, all of those things. are so simple. It's keeping it a very simple approach. It doesn't need to be difficult or challenging, and get to bed on time to give your body that rest.
I think it's really good advice, and definitely I'll be taking a day off tomorrow, guys, based on Shim's advice. Yeah, I think so. Definitely with regards to sleep, it's something that we don't consider well enough. Like I think, you know, especially sometimes I think from Indian communities that you mentioned, sometimes children are not sleeping enough. Like I think, you know, a lot of Indian families will have their kids staying up to 11, 12 late at night, and then waking up early and yawning for school and so on. I think it's actually quite a big issue which impacts their growth, that they need to sleep.
It's one thing I always know with everything that I teach is that it's common knowledge, but it's not often common practice. And obviously younger kids will often look up to their older brothers or sisters or parents as to, you know, what is the right thing to do here. So it kind of comes down to, you know, parents or older siblings showing the right way to look after ourselves, to instill those good habits from an earlier point.
Amazing. Well, look, thank you for joining us today. Really appreciate you coming on and taking the time, and looking forward to working closely with you in the future.
Definitely. Thanks for having me.
Take care. Bye-bye.
Bye.
Dipendra.
Hi, how are you?
Always well, always well. What's news?
Yeah, so just want to update and item apologies, I missed last meeting. I was not feeling well. Apologies for that. So the update is coming from Rajasthan. The library project already started. I think it is already been in circulation over the social media, but on the India page, Dharmic India page, Instagram and Facebook, the progress is being posted periodically. I'm gonna share some links over here. It has access for the Google Drive as well. We'll be uploading the pictures, regular updates. There is a file also which have the locations of 25 libraries which we are going to build within 3 months. Also, we are going to build 900 libraries within maybe in a year or maybe 18 months. So I just want to request each and everyone, just promote this campaign. We need support. We need books. We need financial, support, especially. If someone want to donate the library, last week also mentioned the same thing. I just want to urge again. If you can adopt any one library, the cost is between 800 to 1,200 pounds. Depend on the locations, but we'll be in touch. If someone want to donate, someone want to adopt, get in touch with Azra at godharmic.com. Also, you can visit our website. We have a page, dedicated page for the donations. So please, move forward and bring education as a light to these underprivileged children. Thank you.
Amazing. I think that's a big project that we need to fundraise for, right? Like the Dharmic. It's often a difficult thing for us to do this, but end of the day, if we want to complete this project, we're going to raise a lot of funds as well as a lot of books that need to be collected to be delivered.
It is just like Himal building a bridge across Lanka, so we have to bit and bit pieces. We have to just one by one we can definitely achieve this target. I'm pretty much sure within 18 months, but we have to come forward. Do not look at this 900 figure. Just look one library, adopt one library.
Yeah, and I think that's what we should. Obviously, we're doing this anyway, but pinpoint location of every library, and whoever's adopted it, that's their school. We can have their name and banner and stuff at that each location that they know, and perhaps can associate with the children of the location to know that this is their adopted school. Not only do you develop it, get it, like be part of that school, understand those children there, and have a relationship with that school. Will be really nice. Brilliant. Yeah. Thanks, Dipendra.
Thank you.
Hey, Stanley.
Yep. Hi.
How are you?
Everyone. I'm very good.
Great.
Yeah.
I can't see you for some reason.
Sorry?
Oh, there you go. Yeah, now I can see you. What's the update? You got a good one for us, I think.
Yeah, I mean, this week we've had a new campaign up on our website. So this is also the first call where we are announcing it. So it makes this call the launch of our new campaign. So everyone over here, just check out our new campaign. It's called Acts of Kindness. So we've been very fortunate, with such amazing people who have donated so many things to us. But till now, we weren't able to keep a record of it or measure the impact made out of that. So this particular campaign is just for that, where we encourage everyone to share their acts of kindness, which can be as an inspiration to so many of us, right? And it will help us to measure the immense impact all these donations make in our campaign. So, yeah.
Brilliant. I really love this, and it's kind of like something that that Rambai has been discussing recently, and we've had it for a long time, whereby we've had lots of individual acts of kindness going across Go Dharmic that we have not been really recording, monitoring, sharing, and kind of understanding. And I'm just going to share my screen, unless Stanley, was anybody else going to be sharing the screen? But it would be good for me to just show that.
Yeah, you can share. You can share.
Okay, great.
Have enabled it.
So you guys can see here on the screen, for those of you with desktop access or on the screen, we have this Acts of Kindness campaign, and it's already underway here, where you can see that Professor Chatterjee in Calcutta donated a car for Go Dharmic to use in Calcutta. We've got, donation of a laptop and computers from Sahil, who I'll be speaking to just shortly. We've had 3 computers donated by Mr. Rajiv Agarwal. This huge donation of water that we received last week, sparkling water that came through, and also, of course, Rambai's donation of the first electric vehicle for Go Dharmic that will be coming up on here soon. So this is something I urge all of you to go onto the Go Dharmic website or via the app, click on Act Now, and upload an act of kindness wherever you see it possible. Either you're doing it or somebody you know has done something wonderful. These acts can be shareable onto social media. We can make them known to people. And I think Rambai used the term last time, we'll come to it, random acts of kindness, which we can elaborate later. But brilliant work, Stanley, and all of the team for getting that campaign live. I'm looking forward to hitting 100 and then increasing the number to 1,000 ASAP. So lots of acts of kindness to go up there.
Yeah, all thanks to Laris. That was quickly turned around, and that's a beautiful campaign that is set up.
Fantastic. Brilliant. Thanks, Danny. All right, next, who do we have? We have Azra. How are you, Azra?
Hi, Hamel. I'm good.
Great. What's your update for this week?
Yeah, so it was a good week. So this week I had conversations with a few people from a few companies, Indian companies, and I pitched them about this library campaign. They have shown their interest. It's still in pipeline, but it seems positive. And I have a few lined up calls in the coming week too. So yeah, hoping for getting some library sponsored by these corporate. And now Vidhi and I discussed that we can also target these publishing houses, media production houses, publishing houses, even the radio stations. They also have to spend certain amount under law for CSR. So we can even approach them and see how they can help us. So we'll be targeting those in the coming week.
All right. Thanks, Azra. Keep going. Doing a great job.
Thank you.
Hi, Vidhi.
Hi, Emil.
How are you?
I'm good, thank you. How are you?
Yeah, you guys are very busy. As I'm glad to see Liam mentioning about the Instagram page. I know you've worked so hard on that over the last months, and there's people following that might not be passively into discussing, but people are blown away by the coordination and the effort that's going on to that. What's new on the social media side?
Thank you. So this week it was about acts of kindness and wrapping up. So as I mentioned last time, we had an incredible month with lots of donations coming in, be it in terms of blankets or water or beach cleaning activities, be it Go Green. And so we just thought to let a wider audience know that what's going around and just 30 days and so many acts making so much of an impact. So that is what our socials were talking about. For the next week, we have cook along session with Nilesh Bhai, as we have been talking for weeks now. So yeah, you will get to know, like, you can watch us on all of our socials. I'm not giving out the details. You wait for the day and you can check it on our socials about the recipes and how can you join that. And it's going to be a fun session. So yeah, it's only at Go Dharmic on, be it on Instagram, Twitter, LinkedIn, everywhere. So people who are watching this or are on this call can do that.
Amazing.
Also, I'm dropping a few links here for the acts of kindness. There's also a link to the campaign page where they can go and upload whatever whatever donations comes in. Also, there was Holy Highlight, a great work done by the Northampton team, and that was the highlight on Instagram. People were loving it, all Indian sweets and celebration. So yeah, I've also put the link for that one. About Shape of Future, most of the part is covered, but just to share a little bit more, they are community libraries, and that will act as a space not only for children but for women and everybody in and around that community. So that space really matters. So you can look into this post for how you can get involved. Yeah.
Brilliant. Great work, Vidhi. And I think, Stani, what we can do is that for those people who are not on the call, on the Zoom call, who are watching it on YouTube or on social media, we can just have the links in the description, perhaps, that anybody could tap into. So
yeah, sure, we can do that.
Great. Thanks, Vidhi. All right, Sahil.
Hey, Hemal. Hello, everyone.
What's news?
So for this week, we have been working on a lot of things. One of them being the event that we are going to do after, like, just a day before COP. That is the Ahimsa conference kind of thing. So Sani, me, you, we have been in discussion regarding that. With that, we are also planning a pilgrimage, a cycle ride from London to Glasgow. So that's also in line, and a few other things that may come up soon. So, like, we are working on a lot of stuff which is in pipeline, but will come up by this month end. So yeah.
Amazing stuff. I think the Go Green effort is the most important part of our work this year. So glad to see you leading on that front, and hopefully we'll get our event plan or tentative plans out to people coming up over this next few weeks. Brilliant stuff.
Yeah, so for everyone on this call, just to inform you all, we, like, a month ago, we launched our Go Green initiative, the Go Green campaign, under which we have different campaigns. Go Dharmic is trying to go green, like our library projects that Dipendra was talking about, the cook along that Vidhi was talking about, the project, the act of kindness that Sani was talking about. Everything that Hemal is discussing is now going green. Like, the libraries are going green, the food donations are going green. So what I mean to say is, if you go on our site and check the Go Green campaign, you'd see sub campaigns like Go Fuel Free, Save and Switch, Go Plant Based, and these campaigns are designed in a very interesting manner. You can just go look at them, take part in them, pledge for yourself, and if you have any suggestions or feel something can be done for the community, for the people, just just mail that to us. We'll work on it. So yeah, that's
Brilliant.
from my end.
Thanks, Sahil.
New time, Hemal.
Hi, bye-bye. Iqbal, are you on the line?
Yes, I can see him. Maybe he needs to unmute.
Can you unmute the phone, Iqbal?
I'm unmuted.
Yeah.
There we are. How are you?
I'm fine, thank you. Very interested with the topic that's coming up. But mainly, as you said, I've sent the letters out. I'm mainly interested in the libraries. I've made a point of all the corporate companies to try and get the libraries sorted out. But at the present moment, due to the lockdown, they're all working from home. Once they're back in the office, then I can start pushing them. but I will update on a regular call.
Brilliant. And Iqbal, I think what one thing will be quite nice for those corporates as well is to have the exact locations and exact details of each location, such that they could adopt one location or a few locations and know exactly where they are and who those children are that are benefiting.
Absolutely. Once we received the details, then I will forward it to India, and then they can start working on it. How do you want to do it?
Brilliant. Thank you so much.
But excellent. Your team is absolutely superb. I mean, I've learned a lot after retirement.
I don't know about that. We're learning from you, but yeah, you're right. The team is amazing. They're working really hard, and everybody's just trying to make a difference wherever they can. So it's a nice family that we've got going, and looking forward to see where we can take it this year and beyond.
Absolutely.
Thank you so much.
Thank you.
Rambai, how are you?
Yeah, I'm fine, thank you.
I've been bothering you a little bit this week.
Oh, no, it's fine. So obviously it depends on when people call, and obviously there's things going on. But obviously we talked about the L'Oreal sanitizer. So I think we've got 240 pallets. So no mean feat. So I've managed to get my neighbour who's got a pallet yard, so he'll take those. But I think we need to really get those distributed out in a week because it's a high risk for him. But he's willing to help us out. So it's great of him. I went to see his yard yesterday because he said, please come over and have a look. We just need to confirm if they're shrink wrapped to make sure they at least got some protection, and he'll try and provide protection in terms of a top, covering or tarpaulin or something on top. So yeah, so I think what I'll do as well is once I know the date, I'll get some of the care homes. So we'll do maybe a pallet to each of the care homes. So that's 20, probably go there. Maybe some shops or other businesses I can contact, and we can start getting some corporates to pay for it. I think selling them individually is going to be hard work. So if we can get a certain price per pallet from corporates as a donation, that will probably be the best route.
Really good, really amazing. And just one update that I've been meaning to share, but we haven't had a chance to connect today, is that we have a school close by to Watford, which is 35,000 square foot location. It's empty at the moment, and it's likely that a kind-hearted, the donor, who would potentially make that space available for us as well. So if that, with the roof location closed and empty at the moment, happens, we may get an update today. I'll let you know. It might be a more sustainable, slightly longer term one where we could keep it for 3 to 6 months there as we feed it out slowly. But then the pallet yard would be quite a rush. But I think the pallet yard can remain as a safety net, a backup plan should we require it. But I think amazing, and yeah, we'll need a lot of help to shift 240 pallets as well. The retail value of that is about £1.2 million. If you look online, this product as it sells individually, those packets. So obviously whatever we're going to be distributing a load to charities and to other partner groups as well. Should it come, I'm sure a lot of other groups are also receiving it. But also, if we're able through the Good Karma store to generate some donations via it for Go Dharmic, that would be great.
Yeah, and I look forward to visiting some of the stores as well. I think the 12th of April they'll be reopening. Is that the Karma
12th
store?
of April, hopefully, is the when lockdown kind of allows stores to be opened. And I'm going to be uploading your act of kindness of giving the first electric van for Go Dharmic onto the website. And I think, even when you mentioned random acts of kindness as something that you really love and believe in, like this could be a place where people can upload those random acts of kindness or acts of kindness where we encourage people to. And then if we get 100 acts of kindness together and then see where it goes. There's so many little acts that are happening, guys, around Go Dharmic and also in other organizations. This can be a place where people can upload and share them, and we can circulate them on social media and share with, the community is above 500,000 people now. And the more we grow that out, it's a lovely thing to kind of let that vibrate out.
Yeah, I mean, I think if you Google random acts of kindness, and I think one of the states around there, they did 1 million acts of kindness, and some of those things, they go viral. little, nothing major, but they just go viral and people love it. So I think it's like a good news channel. It's like people read this stuff and they feel good about themselves and the world, and I think it's just a fun thing.
Brilliant. Thank you so much, Rambai, for your help.
Okay, great. Thank you.
Let's keep going. All right, thank you. All right, who do we have next? Okay. We have Savanbhai. I need to ask. You're there already. How are you?
Yeah, not too bad. Namaste, everyone.
Namaste.
So, quick update from Northampton. Up to last Sunday, we've distributed 568 meals across Northampton, which also includes meals to students as well. Obviously, meals that have been forwarded on, to kind of Hope Center, etc., for the homeless. The holy event that we did, with the decorations and all that as well, that was well received by the students. Obviously, draping the saris outside, with the tent and whatever was a last minute decision, but I think it worked well, to kind of bring the flavor of everything. And obviously, so we've had one student volunteer with us for the last 3 weeks. We've got another one hopefully coming in this Sunday to volunteer. And some of them are actually from Rajasthan and Gujarat as well. So hopefully the links for the libraries and so forth can obviously be spread within their context as well. And then obviously, last but not least, we obviously looking at new premises in Northampton, because obviously the building, we can't give it up by April 17th. So if there's any business owners or any kind of individuals out there who'd like to support Dharmic Northampton, with either the use of a van, use of premises, or even the site, please get in touch, 7@godharmic.com, and we'll discuss further. Thank you very much, all.
Brilliant. No, really nice. And Savanbhai, I really appreciate Northampton. It's not just about food distribution, it's about going that extra effort. You do so many nice things, like even if it's draping the Dharmic marquees with the saris, or little things like making extra food and making it nice. It's really nice sentiment. So it's really nice way to celebrate Holi and give food distribution to people. So continuing that brilliant work.
And obviously, with the exodental chewing gum that we received, that has gone out, and obviously some more will be going out as well. We're also in talks with the university whether we can obviously do a drive-by at the university campus and obviously hand it out for students as well. And that will be open to any students, etc. And there's about 50 or 60 boxes going to the Sikh Community Youth Club for their parcels.
Oh, amazing.
So it's going out. But thank you everyone for all your hard work.
And please do, really important to encourage the volunteers to upload the food donations onto the Feed Everyone campaign, so we keep a track and a log of everything that's going out.
Yes, that is my job, but obviously
okay,
I've totally forgotten, but it will get done sometime this week, hopefully.
Sure. Thank you, brother. Thank you.
Yes, thank you.
Bye. Hi, Helly.
Hi, Hemant.
You've been working really hard, Helly, this week. I know that from all the updates and the stuff that's going on. When are you launching your shop?
12th of April is the plan to launch the online store.
Okay, great. And how is it, like, coming from studying background to kind of launching an e-commerce store and coordinating all these different partners? Is it tricky? What is the experience been like for you?
Honestly, it was a bit difficult at first. I was quite wondering that how will I do this, but when I'm doing it right now, I feel quite amazed for myself as well that I'm handling it well, and I'm learning new stuff. So yeah, it is good.
Great. And I think we're going to have a good Karma Store call on a weekly basis, locked in for anyone who wants to be involved. Have we got a time set for that yet, or is that still something we need to share?
It's still something which we need to discuss upon.
Okay, cool. I think it would be a great idea to create maybe some social media posts or some stuff on the app and say that this call is happening every week. It's an e-commerce store. Explain what the idea behind it is and invite volunteers from across Dharmic on the Dharmic app, as well as via social media, who want to be part of that team. Like, people might want to give their time towards supporting such a such a project. So that might be something to do. Great, but really, really well done for the project. I'm excited. Well, I've seen the initial site images, and the site looks really good. And I'm looking forward to it. I'm just trying to stop myself from sharing the images of it and stuff until you guys give permission. So keep going. Let's crush it and launch the online store as well as the physical stores in the next couple of weeks. Lots of work going on. Well done.
And for that, I will actually like to thank our volunteer, Vinod Parmar and Ritu, who are there in UK, because they are doing incredible work and they are going to the store. And just as an update, Vinod Parmar is also going to donate some equipments for photography for our store. And so that could be kept at our store and used for clicking pictures. So that would be a great help from his side.
That's amazing. I didn't know that he's the photographer taking all the photos of this stuff. So we, Vidhi, that's somebody we could do, or maybe on the acts of kindness, Ellie, you can upload there and say as an act of kindness, thank you. To that might be a good one to put up on there. Great, thank you. All right, who's next? Hi.
Hello everyone.
How are you?
I'm fine. What about you, sir?
Very well, thank you. Very well.
Okay, I'm happy to inform you guys all that tomorrow, first time GG Kolkata team join our upcoming champion trophy. If our team winning, the winning amount we will contribute for our upcoming feeding project in Kolkata. And apart from this, there is two team will play in the ground. One team is GD and second team that is GD Kolkata. If one of them is win, definitely will contribute coming for our feeding project. And second thing is that apart from this, within 1 month, our GD Kolkata page, 500 people already joined in our GD Kolkata page. And I hope couple of months it will be bigger and bigger. So that's all.
Really amazing. I can't believe you got 500 on there as well. And so the football tournament is happening tomorrow, Champions Trophy, Calcutta. Where do we watch it? Is it going to be online somewhere?
It will be streaming on YouTube or same as a Facebook. I will try to streaming from our GD Calcutta page.
Oh, great. And please do share the links on our app as well, so that anyone within the community, we can perhaps notify people to watch instead of watching Manchester United, they can watch GD Calcutta win the Champions Trophy.
One more good news, a national player from the Mohun Bagan team, and it's known as a Bayato. So he ensured me if we get the chance for playing the semi-final, they will play for us free, almost free.
Wow. Really nice. Really nice. Well done, Deborah. Great work you're doing in Calcutta. Keep going.
Thank you.
Thank you. Hi, Sakshi. Sakshi, you on the line?
Sir.
Hi, how are you?
Yes, sir. Hi, I'm good, sir. How are you?
So you've been with Go Dharmic for such a long time now, right?
Me,
Today is your first day, isn't it?
the second day, yeah.
Second day today. Okay, great. How's the experience been so far?
It was really nice. People are really nice and helpful. So, and I'm really happy to be associated with Go Dharmic.
Great. Well, look, if there's anything I can help with at all, please do, reach out and get in touch. And is there anything like under the topic of make a difference that you'd like to share with the community today in terms of how the work that you want to do with Go Dharmic?
Sure, sir. I told you that I had a word with Steny, and then here we were discussing about how we also want to get involved in food distribution in Ahmedabad. So I was thinking about helping you with getting collaboration with restaurant chains and everything to get that done every week.
That would be great. That would be really amazing.
Yeah.
I think if people can support with
there's this community, City Shore, if you've heard about it. They are involved in marketing restaurants and everything. So we can directly contact that City Shore and they will help us to get collaboration with food and everything, with hotels and everything for their food distribution thing.
Brilliant. Sounds great. Thanks, Sakshi. I'm looking forward to talking more with you and for the good things that are going to come ahead. Thank you.
Sure, sir. Yeah.
Hi, Drishika.
Hello. So this week was a lot of fun. I started writing grants, so that was Stanny really helped me out, so I learned. And also I got factories to donate Kinder Joys for next week's distribution. So really looking forward to that.
Great. That's good stuff. So when is the next distribution happening?
I think next Saturday.
Okay. Great. Brilliant. And when are you over in the UK? You're going to be here soon, right?
I think August end mostly.
Brilliant. Brilliant. Well, keep plugging on and doing a great job, and let us know if you need any help on the grant side. And I look forward to seeing some Kinder Joy images and stuff. I know you've got some food distributions already come in previously, but please do share them on the app and with the community so we can
Also, my aunt wanted to donate clothes, I think. So Stanley said we could probably donate them while we're distributing food. So two things.
Brilliant. Sounds great. Thank you, Drishika. Take care. Hi, Laris. Ram Ram.
Hello.
How are you?
Good. How are you?
Yeah, great. You worked really hard on this Acts of Kindness campaign and getting it live. What's your thoughts on the website and the importance of, using the digital platform to make a difference?
Yeah, definitely. Actually, as we all know, like these days, digital platform is quite more important than any traditional market for growth of any organization, basically. So if I just talk about the current website, as we know, we are working on it and trying to make it beautiful as well as more attractive, so people can engage and work on this. So we are trying our best to make all possible solutions and make it like a good resource of charity. Not we are also thought behind all these things, like everyone can join here to make some good, to make something beautiful, as being a part of GD. So this is all we are always taking a thought. Even I just discussed with my teammates when about to making any changes or anything. I also always consider some good cause behind all this work. So this is all we are trying to do on behalf of it.
No, brilliant. Look, the capability is there, and I think at the moment we've got 10 or 15 campaigns. When we roll that out to 100 campaigns and have people really interacting with all of this content and the app linking to the website and the campaigns and everything happening in synchronicity, the scalability is immense.
Right.
The potential for scalability is immense, and maybe one day we'll be looking at this site and app and so on with 1 million plus users and people interacting in social action causes in such a way. I mean, people like Deborah Rutt, when they are capable to grow something from 0 to 500 people in a month, it just shows that we can actually mobilize lots of people for wonderful causes. So
Exactly.
your role is central to all of my plans for Go Dharmic, and I've got a lot of faith in you. So I appreciate all your hard work.
Right. Yeah, definitely. Yeah, even we set up the single page for each social actions now. So just a little bit of social sharing part will be on it. So we are
great.
working on those things.
Let me know as soon as it's done. I'll share the first social page of Act of Kindness. So looking forward to that.
Yeah, definitely.
Thanks, guys. All right, next we got Issue. Issue on the line?
Actually, I was on mute. Hey, Ram.
How are you?
Yeah, I'm good. Good to see you all. I was late as usual.
No problem. What would you like to share from the perspective of making a difference?
So nothing much today. Actually, I was a bit low today, so don't have much. I would like to share one thing. Before joining the call, there was some things, negative thoughts were going into the mind after listening so much things what people shared over there, though I listened for around 20 minutes only. And somewhere the motivation level is onto the upper side because of some of the reasons which happened today itself during the whole course of the day. And again, I've got some energy back.
Great, great.
Really
Well, then
good.
we've done our job. You know, if you're getting a bit of energy from GD, then I'm very happy, and nothing more that I want than that. And I would, I know you're extremely busy, but you're in terms of what you can bring to the table in terms of growing GD from 3,500, 4,000 people to 100,000, and then to millions within the community. I think you can play a massive role in that, and I think please do connect with the team. I'm sure you have been anyway, but in terms of like Azra and Vidi and Jessica, they want to connect on some methods for reaching and spreading the campaigns, as well as spreading the awareness of some of the projects that we're working on, especially for the education stuff as well. So I think you're going to play a great role in that. Perhaps you can connect Azra, or after this call, we can just touch base quickly, if that's okay.
So I've already done that.
Oh, good.
Before
There you go.
So that's
All
already done.
Great. I like this call, by the way, guys. I like this call so that if in a week we've not been able to connect someone, then live on the net we can actually just connect them now and make sure that our work can happen. So the most that anything can lay outstanding in GD can be a week, right? Like because by the time they're live on connection, then we can connect. So there's a few people who wanted to connect with you today, Issue. So when that came up, then this is a great place that we're on board together. So I think please come up with some ideas over this period. Say these campaigns now, acts of kindness. We've got now this campaign that's launched. How can we get 1,000 acts of kindness onto that platform? How do we get people who are doing something wonderful to share it onto that platform, and for then us to circulate that act such that more acts can be shared and supported? So I look forward to your contribution on that. Thanks, Issue.
Thanks, Hemant. Thanks everyone actually to bring like that, like the aura work for me. So thanks everyone basically.
Thanks. I got a couple of new guests to round up our call today. Vinu and Vinu, are you there?
Hi, sir. Yes. Yeah.
How are you?
Yeah, I'm good, sir. How are you?
Very good, thank you. We may get a bit of signal issue, but hopefully it works fine. Vinu, you were involved in what's your experience of Go Dharmic so far? You've just started.
Sir, actually, today is my first call in this meeting. I'm very glad that I'm a part of Go Dharmic. Usually, I used to contribute some money, but now I'm in person. Like in person, I can contact you. I can make some difference in person. So I'm very glad to be a part of Go Dharmic, and I'm sure I will make some difference by contributing not only in money, in person. So I'm happy for that, and yeah, I'm looking forward to make some difference.
I appreciate that. So guys, just to let everybody know, Vinu interviewed for an internship with Arjun Global, and how that when we were discussing, like everyone who works in the company, we try to get them to contribute some time for Go Dharmic. And she mentioned that she was already aware of Go Dharmic, and also on a monthly basis donating to Go Dharmic as well. So I was very shocked and very pleased and very happy to see that. And so Vinu, like you were contributing to Go Dharmic, you donating. How did you come about Go Dharmic? Where did you hear about Go Dharmic? Where did you see it? I'm just interested to know.
Yes, actually, I came to Luton for education in last year, March. Because it was lockdown, Go Dharmic used to donate some food. Through my friends, I came to hear about the Go Dharmic, and I took some rice bags and bread from you. So in that way, I came to know about Go Dharmic. Then I have seen about Go Dharmic in Google. I searched something. Then I found it is very good to donate because I have taken help from Go Dharmic when I was in need. I thought I can help people who are in need.
That's so amazing. You know, what you just said there, Vinu, is the reason why I started this Go Dharmic charity in the beginning, such that, you know, at a time where you needed some help or your friends needed some help, we were there to help. And now you are trying to help others in the same way a year later. Yeah. So, you know, we need more people like you in the world, Vinu. I really appreciate you coming forward to support us and to be a part of this community. And let's see what we can do. Even if we help one person, that's like helping the whole world. It's really amazing. Thank you.
Thank you, sir.
Great. And last but not least, we have Georgie. How are you, Georgie?
I'm good, thank you. Hello, everyone.
Thanks for being on today, Georgie. You attended your first food distribution on Monday in Luton. What was your experience?
Yes, as you know, I'm a new intern. To everyone who doesn't know me, I'm a new intern at Arjun Global, like Venu, and we had a meeting on this Monday, and this was my first time attending a Go Dharmic event, but I was really amazed to see the amount of people who were turning up, and the conviction that the volunteers had towards helping these people, and to know that they do this every week without fail, and the fact that Go Dharmic gets this kind of support was actually surprising to me, because I've not seen a charity organization function this well up close. I have seen in the news, and I've seen in maybe in the pages and in videos how, but I have never seen a charity organization work so well and provide to so much people up close. So it was a great experience for me, and it was a great experience helping all of the volunteers and being a part of it. It's actually a good feeling for me.
Well, you're very welcome, and I appreciate the help that you've done so far, and look forward to working with you.
Yes, I do too.
All right. Thanks, Georgie. And thank you to everyone who's been on the line today. I know there's some wonderful people who come on the line, but they don't speak or, you know, feel that what they're doing is not good enough for speaking. Gitesh Bhai, I'm talking about you and others as well. So, you know, please do, give us a chance to learn something from yourself as well when we have these calls. And thank you to everyone. I hope, look, you have a wonderful Easter weekend. It was Holi this week. It's Good Friday today. Ramzan is also starting soon, and people will be fasting. So a lot of spiritual occasions happening. It's a good chance for people to donate. I spoke to a Kashmiri lady at the Monday distribution, and she said that, look, I've been seeing you guys every week when I work. I come past here and do food distribution. This year, I'm not able to do my Ramzan fast. I want to donate money instead of that to Go Dharmic. And I was so touched, you know, that she saw that distribution, the homeless people that's doing that food, and she wants to be a part of it as well as support. So, you know, whatever background anyone comes from, whatever tradition, end of the day, the highest religion is helping others and serving and loving others. So it's what we all do together, and I think we can keep going with this wonderful work that you're all doing. Appreciate everyone's hard work, and Georgie, you're just starting out. This is the first week. You know, hopefully this is something, Go Dharmic, you can carry with you for the rest of your life. You know, that can be keep it in your pocket and keep it close to you. Yeah. All right. Thank you, everyone. Have a great weekend, and thanks for joining.